Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I have a sneaker that I'm excited to share with you. I've been dabbling with the Nike by You program. Used to be Nike ID, of course, Air Force Ones. I'm a huge fan, so I've been diving in and I've been designing a few pairs. Well, I guess it's not designing. I've been choosing colors on a lot of Air Force Ones recently. I've done 3 pairs. You've seen one of them. I'll remind you about it at the end of this video and show it to you again. Nike by You program right now is something fun to do, pass a little bit of time. They've got Air Max on there. They've got a bunch of different models, but you know, Air Force One lows, that's me right there. I do like that they've upgraded these boxes, by the way. I don't think I've commented on that before. They're better than the old Nike ID boxes, and they just got a little bit more character on them. So I've had these for about 3 weeks now, and I just never really got around to checking them out. I was more into putting out other content out there. I was busy and I just didn't get to them. But now I'm here, I checked them out, I like them a lot. I'm ready to share them with you guys, so let's do it. Diving in here, we've got a pull-out box with a little bit more detail on the paper than there used to be. I'm really happy with how these turned out, and I'll talk about the inspiration and everything else, but this is my Nike by You creation on the Air Force One Low. I guess you could say this is a Gucci colorway, but the biggest inspiration for this shoe is the Nike SB Dunk resin. I believe they released in 2009, and that's always been a shoe I wanted, never was able to get it. Resale prices aren't too crazy, but it's just a little bit more than I was willing to pay. So those Dunks are definitely what I used for an inspiration on here. However, it's not identical. It's just loosely based off that shoe. Those have denim on there. This is all leather. But honestly, the Gucci colorway, the Christmas colorway, and any combo of green and red, I've just always liked. And I don't know why it draws me in, but it does. So as you can see, I've got a gum outsole on here, and that's strictly because I'm a sucker for gum outsoles. And that resin Dunk High, it did not have a gum outsole. I believe it's red. But I just couldn't turn down having a gum outsole on this shoe. My approach with customizing these was to just keep it simple, go after the colorway I want, and not ruin the shoe with details or anything extra. Once you get comfortable with what you've designed, just go for it. If you're happy with how it looks, don't keep adding things to it and thinking about the design over time. Just buy it. If you have that 110 that you want to spend on these, do it. Just pull the trigger, because your initial design is always going to be better than anything that you do later on down the line. That's just my opinion. You know, you can really ruin something if you go at it for long enough. Now, 110 for these, that's a solid price point in my opinion. The leather I chose on most of the upper is the Ripple leather. So it's got a little bit of a groove on it. It almost looks like something that's like wood grain. And I thought that that was a really cool detail. I took a risk. I wasn't really sure how it was gonna look, but getting it in hand, perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. It's almost got a little bit of a sheen to it, so it almost seems shinier than other smooth leather would be, but I'm definitely happy with it and glad I made that choice. For the red swoosh, I went with a smooth leather, and that was just to mix up the textures a little bit. Kept it red and white in the back as well. Also says Win back there. The tongue is done in a green leather. This shade of green, by the way, is called Rainforest green. So it's certainly a little bit more vibrant than forest green would be, and olive green, obviously. For the midsole, I went with sail. So it's not like this super poppin' pure white. It's got a little bit of an off-white look to it. Inner lining, I kept black so that it didn't really stand out. It also stays a little bit cleaner over time. If it's white, you know, that definitely gets dirty. They only give you one option with laces, so I just opted for black, but you know, I may throw reds or greens in there at some point, but I doubt I'm gonna be able to find this Rainforest green. I don't think whites would look as good. I love how that red swoosh pops sitting on top of that green and that black. I'm gonna show you another pair that I did. You can let me know which ones you like better. This is a totally different vibe. I've worn these a couple times now. You've seen them. This is certainly more of like an Easter type shoe. I designed these to go with some of my souvenir sweatshirts that I dropped not too long ago, and it's totally different than these Air Force Ones right here. Let me know which ones you guys like better. This is certainly more spring and summertime appropriate, but I still wanted to do these while I had the chance. I'll absolutely throw these on feet for you guys, and I will link the Nike by You program down in the description. Have fun with it, toy around, Air Max 90s are on there as well. I kind of want to do those at some point. I have a third pair I have not shown you yet, but I plan on doing that in a future video. I don't know if it'll be just like this or a haul or something like that, but I'm gonna continue to crank out these videos. Thank you guys for checking them out. If you missed any of the other ones I've uploaded, go look at them. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button for me one time. Subscribe if you're new, and make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Eddie Win Kicks. So let's get into that on feet, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you later. Peace.